It was good, BT gang, and we back with another banger, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. I'm BT, and welcome to BT Sense. And today, y'all, listen, we got the top 10 date night fragrances in my collection, man. A lot of people have been asking for this one. I just had to kind of, put in the work, do the surveys, survey says. And, I came up with these results, and I'm going to share these with y'all. But before we get to the video, man, I just want to shout out the sponsor of mine. It's clonedecanted.ca. They're a clone decanting company based in Canada. They ship out decants for as low as like $2 to $3. You can get a 10 mil for $11 to $12 USD. And if you guys spend $22 USD, you can use my code BTCents at checkout to get 10% off. BTCents10 at checkout to get 10% off. Really, really suggest them. Thank y'all so much. Obviously, I get commission for those buys and using my code, but obviously buy where you feel comfortable. But nonetheless, like I said, we got the top 10 date night fragrances. And all the links are in the description, by the way, for clonedecanted.ca. But we got the top 10 date night fragrances here, y'all. And obviously, I'm not in date night mode. I don't got a fresh cut right now. But I promise you, I can snap my fingers and be right in date night mode. But that does not mean that I have not put in the work to get these, results and, fill out my surveys, per se. So we got 10 fragrances right here. I'm going to tell you what I think about them. I'm going to tell you, how I think they stack up in this list. So let's go ahead and get started. And by the way, I got niche, I got some designer, and I got Middle Eastern. And I got some car companies on here. Speaking of car companies, at number 10, y'all, we got Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Now, a lot of people are saying, yo, BT, didn't you say you didn't like this fragrance? It doesn't project, yada, yada, yada. Listen, fellas, this is something that y'all need to know for a date night scenario. I think it's a train going off outside. Nonetheless, when you on a date night, you don't want something that's going to overpower your date and your meal and all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? I've been in that situation. It was not good. It's to the point where you can almost taste your partner's like fragrance on your food, and it's not fun, bro. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna want something that's not too strong. You're gonna want something that's more intimate, something that's more chill. It sits closer to the skin. So when they get closer to you, now they're getting whips of you. You feel me? And that's how you get them with the allure. It's not all about being a projection beach. You don't want to project across the table and reach out and choke them out. You feel me? But if you can get them to get a little whiff of you, you give them a hug. That's why you spray on top of your hand when you run your hand across their face before you hug them. You get what I'm saying? I don't give y'all too much game. Nonetheless, Mercedes-Benz Club Black at number 10, man. This is vanilla and ambroxan. It's pretty much all I get with this. A vanilla bomb. Like I said, I don't get great like projection out of this, but the performance, it does stick to your skin for a little while. And I think it'll get you to somewhere that 6 to 7 hour mark, which is very, very good. That's what I've been getting when I wore this last winter. Maybe it's even stronger now, bro, but the smell of this is always so good. It was always the projection with this one. But like I said, with a date night, you want something that sits closer to the skin. It's going to stay on you for a long time, but it doesn't overwhelm or choke out your date. And this is perfect for the intimate settings, man. This is so seductive. It's sweet. A lot of people say it reminds them of Parfums de Marly Altair. I was trying to decide between the both of those for this spot, but I ultimately went with Mercedes-Benz Club Black. I like the way this smells a little bit better than the Altair, excuse me. And yeah, if y'all don't know, 9 times out of 10, man, on a date night scenario, gourmands just do it. I don't know what it is. Gourmands just make date nights so easy, bro. But yeah, that's number 10 right here, Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Pretty much vanilla and ambroxan bomb. It smells really, really good. All right, y'all, at number 9. This isn't at number 9 because I think it smells bad. This is at number 9 because I think this is the hardest fragrance to pull off in this whole list. It's just so hard to pull off. It is like, I don't know. It's not mass appealing at all whatsoever. It's probably the most complex designer I've ever smelled. But this right here is Tom Ford Black Orchid. Tom Ford Black Orchid. Now, I can pull it up. I don't even know if y'all want to care about it. It literally has like 20 notes in it, 30 notes. It's insane. I'm going to give y'all a gist. So you get some chocolate, some patchouli, some vanilla, some incense, some amber, some sandalwood, some vetiver, some musk, some jasmine, lotus, ylang, fruity notes, mandarin orange, lemon, bergamot, jasmine, more ylang, black currant, gardenia, as well as that truffle. This, and that's not even all the notes. That was just a good gist. This is so freaking complex, but boys, and I'm gonna let y'all know, females too. This list is some unisex sense in here. This is actually marketed towards females. This is Black Orchid. This is the black bottle. Man, I'm not gonna lie. It's something so seductive about this. Like if you throw on an all black fit with this, man, I wouldn't listen. This is one of those. I wouldn't go first date with this because this is very very like complex. You get me? But second date, this is like some Bruce Wayne Dark Knight type stuff. You feel me? Like this is beautiful fragrance right here. It's really gothy in a weird way, but it smells so good. It can have an old lady smell, so maybe stay away from this if you don't want to find anything challenging, because this is the most challenging thing on this list by far, man. It just smells so good. It's like it's either a hit or miss. It's either a hit or miss. There's no in between. If this is a hit though, if this is a hit, it just goes so far that this is a great fragrance to me. This is one of the first things I smelled this before, and I just had to get my nose on it. Shout out to Trey Songz. This is Trey Songz, one of his favorite scents. He likes to wear this, you know. And I think Trey Songz does all right with the ladies, you know, relatively, for the most part. But man, this is good, bro. This is good. This is something so different. They're never gonna smell anything like this in their life. Like I said, if you're rocking an all black fit, maybe consider Tom Ford Black Orchid. Very, very challenging. Get a decant, get a sample, and see how you like it. But it's very seductive and mysterious and alluring. All right, y'all. At number 8, this is something also that I praise. I not praise, but I mentioned that it didn't have great performance. But once again, you don't want something that's going to choke out your date. Now, this probably, I don't know. I haven't worn it in like maybe like a week. So a week or two, excuse me. So maybe the performance has like macerated and got better. But this right here is Alexandria Emerald Street, y'all. Alexandria's Emerald Street. Now, this is an inspiration of Bond Number 9 Bleecker Street. Bond Number 9 Bleecker Street. And what you get with that is like you get a violet leaf, you get like this oak moss. I think it's some vanilla in it as well, excuse me. It smells like Bond Number 9's version of Green Irish Tweed. That you just get that. I cannot say that word. Green Irish Tweed. I cannot say that. But anyway, it's just that version with a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of fruitiness. I think Green Irish Tweed is a little bit, not boring, but it's just like, it smells dated. To me, at least. This does not smell dated at all. This is not green or it's not sweet. It's like right in the middle. I think Green Irish Tweed is just too green, man. But this is very, very good. The oak moss is very balanced. Get that sweet violet leaf. This smells like an executive CEO. Now, like I said, it doesn't project like crazy, but in this scenario, you don't want that. And this is just going to smell so gentlemanly, like it's going to smell like money. It does smell like money. That's one thing I will say about Green Irish Tweed. It does smell like money. This has that same money feel. You just feel, and this is something that you can rock with a suit as well. It just has that executive, well put together gentleman feel. And I love wearing it. And it has done me wonders, I will say. You know, I've been crapping on the performance, you know. But in a date night intimate setting, it does its job, man. So at number 8, we got Emerald Street from Alexandria Fragrances, man. I just think this fragrance was hyped up so much and it was sold out for so long that I was like, man, I got to get my hands on it. And then I finally did. Like I said, maybe it will get better. Still has time. But yeah, that's at number 8. And that's also like a summer spring type of fragrance too. I know a lot of people, I kept saying, you know, gourmands, lean, always win in date night scenarios. That's something fresh that you can wear in the summer or spring. Speaking of summer and spring, we got another one. This is from a house called Day 3. And this one is called Bonnie from Day 3. Bonnie from Day 3. Now, it does remind me a little. I'm not saying it smells like, but it does remind me of JPG Le Beau Le Parfum. Because it has that coconutty feel. But this one hits you with a mango and ylang ylang. And it has some musk and sugar cane in the base. This is seductive. And this is also unisex. So, ladies, you can definitely rock this. It might lean a little feminine, but y'all know me. I'll rock whatever. This is just mango. This is one of the best mango fragrances I've ever smelled. Mind Games Blockade, that smells good as well. But this, I don't know, man. I don't know which one smells better. The mangoes are so well executed in both of them. You get crazy, crazy performance out of this one. So you don't have to go crazy on the sprays. But this is also a summer, spring night type fragrance. I know a lot of people are looking for summer, spring night, date night fragrances. This is definitely another one, man. This smells so good. That sugar cane gives it a little bit of body, but the mango adds the freshness with the ylang ylang in the back and that musk. Man, I love this, man. It just smells like a sugary, like mango, like dessert, and it is so good. Dare I say gourmand? I don't know, but I get a lot of compliments on this one, man. I'm thinking about getting a full bottle because Day 3, they make really, really good products. When I bought this, they even sent me a note card on it with my name on it and it's signed by the owner. And like, I was like, dang, like this is crazy. Like they're trying to get the good customers to come back and they're a legit great business, man. And shout out to Melissa National. I got this DNA from her and I ordered a sample. I still gotta try out salt and pepper from Precious Liquid and Blue Agave and all those ones and Oud Wood. Not Oud Wood. Oud something. Oud, it's something Oud, but Aqua Oud. But this is very, very good. I really, really like it. And that's why it's number 6 on the list, man. We got Bonnie by Day 3. Mango, sugarcane, like a must type of feel. And Yingling. All right, at number 5, y'all. At number 6, excuse me. A lot of people have forgotten about this fragrance just simply because the elixir drop. And when people put elixir on something, it's automatically the best. But in my opinion, this is the best iteration of this DNA. This is none other than JPG Le Male Le Parfum. JPG Le Male Le Parfum, man. Le Male Le Parfum. I love this DNA. I need to get a full bottle because it's not even crazy expensive anymore, especially with the elixir dropping. Man, this stuff is incredible. It is This is lavender, it's cardamom. I think it's some vanilla in this as well. Like, this is just so, like, grown man seductive. Like, I was in line one time. I think this is in December or November. I remember it was really cold. And I was in line at Chipotle and I had this on. Shout out to Chipotle, man. Sponsor me. I love Chipotle. I eat it. I love it too much. Anyway, I had it on in line and the lady behind me was like, "Is that you smelling that good?" And I was like, yeah. It's she was like, "What is it? I want to buy it for my husband." And I told her it was Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male Le Parfum. And she was like, "Jean Paul?" And I was like, "Yeah." Then she showed me, she typed it up and she said her husband had the green one, which I think is just Jean Paul Le Male. I think it's just a regular Le Male. And I was like, "Yeah, it's that, but it's a newer version." But so she went home and bought it and she said she was gonna give it to him for Christmas. So shout out to her. I should have told her about my channel, but like back then I was a little insecure and I didn't really, put my business out there, but now I probably would have. But nonetheless, this is just a killer, bro. This is a lady killer. It's just so, I don't know what it's just so well put together and masculine, without being too masculine. Like, it's not crazy. It's not crazy like strong and spicy and none of that. It's just like well-rounded, masculine, definitely fall winter type vibes. It's just very, very, I don't know. I feel like you above everybody when you rock this, man. So this is just a really, really good fragrance. Like I said, cardamom, lavender. I think there's some vanilla in this as well. Very, very, very nice wear. Very seductive. Like I said, this is very underrated now because of the elixir, but I prefer this over the elixir. That's just how it is. I mean, the elixir is just way too sweet for me, and I like that more. It's more well-rounded. So that's number 6 on the list, JPG Le Male Le Parfum. Now, at number 4, we got something that I don't talk about a lot, and this is another decant. I know a lot of people probably hating on me because I got decants in my vids. I'm sorry. I just, I got decants. I'm going to try out a fragrance before I buy it. But nonetheless, this is Killian's Black Phantom, y'all. Killian's Black Phantom. Now this, man, I won't say it's not as hard to pull off as Black Orchid, but it's just so different. It's so different, like, because you got some it's like a chocolate rum cake type vibe in this. I know it's like rum in this. It's chocolate. I think it's let me see what's in. I know it's rum and chocolate. It's a rum and chocolate based fragrance. And also I have the inspiration from Alexandria called Dark Knight. And that does a great job as well. But I just decided to go with the OG on this one. Sometimes you got to get the OG some respect. So yeah, this is a chocolate heavy. You got dark chocolate, you got coffee, you got almond, you got heliotrope, you got rum, you got caramel, you got sugar cane, you got vanilla, as well as some tonka. This smells like a rum cake, a chocolate rum cake, man. It's so good and seductive. I'm not personally a chocolate person. I don't really like chocolate that much. But this, it just works. Like, you smell this and you're just like, wow. Like in the cartoon shows when like food was ready and it came out the oven and like all the smoke just went up the cartoon character's nose. Like, that's what I picture whenever I smell this. I just go, like, I'm just chilling, having a conversation. If I get a whiff of this, my head would just go up in the air and I'd be like, because this, I can't. And the thing is, it's not, it changes so much. It is not linear whatsoever. Like, 1 minute you're getting some rum, next minute you get some chocolate, then you getting the sugar, then the vanilla. Like, it changes so much. Like, it's just like so fun to have. Like, it just takes you down a journey. And this is probably one of the first fragrances, and Black Orchid as well, that I've had that just changed so much throughout the wear that it kept you intrigued and you never got bored and it got attention. So it just like, you just remember that in the back of your mind when you're reaching to wear something for a special night. And this is definitely a good special night type of fragrance. I love every time I wear this stuff. It is so, so good. And I can't go without it. So yeah, Killian Black Phantom at number 5. And by the way, y'all, if y'all haven't noticed, I don't have Amber Oud Exclusive Blue on the list. I don't have Bond Number 9 Lafayette Street on the list. I don't have Xerjoff Naxos on the list. I beat those to death. Even though Lattafa Al Shaikh Silver, I beat those ones to death. Our Club Dating Wheat Intense Man, I beat them to death. I don't want to keep including the same fragrances. Just know in the back of your mind that those do great in a date night setting as well. But let's keep it going with number 4. My baby. This is my best macerated fragrance in my collection. This one went from like a 6 to a 7 to like a 9.5. Like this one, as it matured, it just got so much better. And I love it so much. This is a Mirror Rafaqat. This thing is smoky, it's sweet, has some woody feel to it, man. It is just, it wasn't bad on the arrival. Like I said, it was like a 7, 6 point, it's like 7.5, really, really good. But like I said, it just matured and got better. I've never smelled Baby Cat, but man, if it smells anything like this, Jesus Christ. And the bottle just gets me every time. I just blonde about this. I was watching TLTG reviews a little while back. He was raving about it. I was like, let me see what the hype's all about. Bought it, thought it was okay. But now I'm like head over heels for it. It is just so good. It's just the pepper in this is just so like it I don't want to say invigorating. What's the word? It's just so intriguing. Like it just catches your attention. The vanilla in this is very, very like not too stickily sweet. It's very mellow and very enhanced and like well blended. And I always say it smells like a Catholic church. Like it just has that Catholic church smell to it. But as it's aged, the vanilla kind of pops out more. And I don't want to say it's a gourmand, but it leans in that gourmand like fashion. Like it gives you a comfortable, like by the fireplace type of feel. You're very comfortable. You're snuggled up in the covers. Like you eating in front of a fireplace. Like it's just, you roasting marshmallows. Like it just has that feel, man. It's just like with the bear rug, the deer head on the wall. You feel me? Like I'm just painting a picture for y'all. This just is, and this is unisex as well. So ladies, take your pick. This is so good, man. I love rocking this stuff. It is, man. I'm so glad I got this one because I probably wasn't gonna pull the trigger. It was one of those impulsive buys. Like I was laying in bed. I tried to go to sleep, but couldn't stop thinking about it. I literally went to Aroma Concepts. I pressed buy. I threw my phone and I just went to sleep. And it came like in a couple of days, and I was just like, man, this is good. So yeah, this right here is a Mirror Rafaqat. It is an inspiration of YSL's Baby Cat. That fragrance is so hard to find. So definitely try to grab you a bottle of that if you can't reach that. Now this one right here, this is about to reach the ban list because I was talking about Lafayette Street and the Amber Oud Exclusive Blue and all the other ones. This is about to reach that point because I am talking about this a lot. This is Prada Luna Rosa Black. If you ask me, this is my secret weapon in my whole collection. Like this is my secret weapon. Like everybody knows about Amber Oud Exclusive Blue when it comes to me and Brooklyn Fragrance Lover and Bond Number 9 Lafayette Street and Club Dating Wheat Intense Man. But this is the unsung hero. This is the Draymond Green of my fragrance collection. It just does all the dirty work. It's low key. It's never made an all-star, never won an MVP, but it's definitely a big contributor to my collection. This smells so good, man. I appreciate it so much because it's powdery, but it's powdery in a way that I like it. It's powdery in a way that I enjoy it. It has this like balsamic, like powdery, sugary vanilla feel. It is so good. It is so good, man. It is so freaking good. I tell you all the time, I was walking across the street and a lady, she got a whiff of it and she was like, "Ooh, you smell good, young man." I was like, "Thank you so much." She didn't ask me what it was or anything, but she was just like, "It smells so good." I was walking my dog. I was getting mad at my dog because he was like sniffing in the middle of the crosswalk. I'm like, "Dude, come on." Meanwhile, he just trying to get me, he trying to get me, my sea eyes trail a little wider, get her a better wolf. But shout out to my man, Woo. He normally down here. I don't know where he is. But this Prada Luna Rosa Black is just fantastic. And it's like, I got this for $80, bro, off the gray market. I got it off Macari. It was like 98% full for $80. So, and it still smells fantastic. Man, I love this stuff. I can't wait to wear this. And it is so like, it is work appropriate. It is date night appropriate. It is signature scent appropriate. It's just, I wore this to work one day too. And one of my coworkers was like, man, like you smell great. You're late. I was late as heck. But she said, you smell great. Like, what is that? And then that's when I found out she was into fragrances just like me. And we just became friends and yada, yada, yada. Like I always say, fragrances are icebreakers, y'all. But yeah, this Prada Luna Rosa Black has gotten me so much attention. This is not going to be a crazy projector, but the sillage on this is monstrous. Not monstrous, but it's just so like seductive. And it's just, it hangs in the air, bro. If somebody's walking behind you, they can have a gas mask on, a COVID mask. They're going to smell you. It's nothing they can do about it, and they're going to like it because this is just undeniable, man. So yeah, this is Prada Luna Rosa Black, the Draymond Green in my collection. If I don't see it for a while, just know that I'm just trying not to be redundant with y'all. But yeah, I love that fragrance. I'm gonna wear the heck out of it in the fall. Now, listen, don't kill me. Don't kill me. My final two fragrances are Alexandria fragrances. Y'all can pretty much guess what they are. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Shout out to Carlos, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. I'm not going to elaborate and harp on this. It's Angel Share with boosted performance. A little bit less rummy, cognac-y, but it has everything besides that. Man, cinnamon. This is unisex, ladies. Unisex. Probably leans feminine. It's Angel Share. It's just edible. It's the best gourmand on the planet. Prove me wrong. Send me some more gourmands if I don't think Angel Share is the best gourmand. It's the best gourmand on the planet. I got a backup bottle. Great performance. Alexandria did a great job of replicating this. Top tier quality, man. This is a 10 out of 10. I talk about this fragrance so much that I just don't want to beat y'all in the head with it. But this is so good. This is Angel Share to a T. If you want to get a more elaborate look on the fragrance itself, just watch my review on the channel. This is so good, man. It is so good. Like neck sniffing reactions. That's all I'm gonna say. Neck sniffing reactions, man. Neck sniffing reactions. Number one on the list is not Side Effect. I didn't include Side Effect because I feel like it's just so loud. But, I mean, I guess you can wear Side Effect. Side Effect could probably work. It's just so loud that I feel like it could become overpowering. But number one on the list is another Alexandria. This is my Valentine's Day. I wore this last Valentine's Day, and I said ever since then, I'm going to wear this on every Valentine's Day because it just does it. This is Purple Haze from Alexandria. This is Psychedelic Love from Initio. Man, this is just, I think it has rose in it. It's woody. It's powdery. Has this balsamic feel. Y'all know what it is. Actually, I might not because Initio is known for Side Effect. But this is my second favorite Initio. I think people talk about it, say it has heady on in it or something like that, which is like an erotic like smell that makes people get into the mood. You know, I'm going to keep it PG, but read between the lines. And, you know, but it is, listen. I almost have no words because it's just another unisex one. I wore this. See, I was trying it out for a video. I had to get my, review in, get my experience in with this. I wore it to work, and a coworker was like, "Man, did you get a new fragrance?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, that smells phenomenal. Like, what is that?" Shout out to her. I'm not gonna say her name. She's the GOAT. That's my guy. But yeah, and that was like the first day I wore it. Ever since then, I was like, I'm saving this for special occasions. But it's masterful. I can't even put this into words, man. It smells so freaking good. It smells really close to the OG as well. I go to Saks on a regular. I smell Psychedelic Love. I was like, man, I don't need it. I don't need it. I got this. I literally don't need it. Man. Like I said, this is going to be my annual Valentine's Day fragrance. Every single Valentine's Day, I'm going to wear this, and I'm going to enjoy it. This is definitely a fall winter. This is nighttime seductive. If you want to get a second date, please. This almost does everything for you, fellas. You might can pull up looking like me right now with a Pittsburgh Steelers shirt on, no haircut, with basketball shorts on. If you got this on, you might get a second date. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help y'all out. And females as well. We care about how females smell as well. So, yeah, that's going to be the top 10 list. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I really appreciate all the love and support. Like I said, on Clone Decanted, you can try out some clones. Some of these are probably on there as well. I know they are. So you can try them out on there as well. If you use code BTSense10, and if you spend $22, you can get 10% off with that code. That's BTSense10. Code down in the description. Link in the description. I appreciate y'all as always. Y'all stay blessed. Peace. Love y'all.